Welcome to Spa Marketing School. I am so happy that you are here. We do our best to share marketing strategies in these segments that will help you to increase your profit margin. And we care so much more about profit than we do about revenue. That is the money that you get to take home with you. And today we are talking about direct mail. Now, I realize that direct mail may sound like the dark ages as we're here talking about AI agents and all of these other technologies that are coming into our world that are rapidly changing the way that we do life in general. But I know that our brains cannot adapt as fast as the technology is advancing. And I know that a lot of the demographics of women that we are serving are more mature. They may be in their 40s, they may be in their 50s, 60s, 70s, and they may not be going through all of their emails. They may not be able to keep up with the information that we send out. And like side note here for a second, when I'm talking with spa owners and they're like, worried about sending out emails, or they say, "Oh, I sent out an email." You have to understand that like there's a lot of businesses sending out emails, and I don't know about you, but like I know I am very behind on reading emails on my personal side. Christy does such a great job of helping me on the business side that my inbox gets to 0 every day. Super proud of that. But on the personal side, yes, of course, there's emails of businesses or brands that I don't want to unsubscribe from, but maybe I just missed that email because it's summertime, the kids are home, we have friends or family coming to visit, whatever it may be, right? So we've got to keep that in mind that in addition to summer for many spas and practices being a slower time, because kids are out of school, because people are traveling, because people want to be, out and about during the warm weather. They don't want to do these skin treatments in the summer. They'd rather do them in the winter. Um, they get behind on their emails. So if we can use a marketing strategy like direct mail, where you have a physical, I just have this next to me. This could be a direct mailer, right? We have mailed these to practices before. A physical piece of content that allows you to mail it, and then someone sees it in their mailbox, on their counter. It's giving the brain a peace of mind, like, oh, I should go book a facial. Oh, they're doing some sort of special. Okay. Now, I want to give you a couple of ideas of ways that I would be using direct mail as a spa. So, number one, you can set it up, and so companies like Staples, if you go to USPS, there, just search direct mail companies. And actually, you could type it into ChatGPT and say, what is the best location or business to do direct mailers through? And so, and get some information there. Okay. So the actual barrier to entry is pretty low. But a really cool way to do this is to set it up where you have a direct mailer going anytime someone has a change of address, which would mean that someone new was moving in. So if someone new moved in within a 10-mile radius of your spa, then you want to make sure that you are sending them a postcard that says, "Welcome to the neighborhood." That could be a great new client special type of thing. You want to have a QR code on there for them to book, and or you want to have a unique offer that's only being mailed out so that you can do that, or you can keep track of the number of clients or patients coming in that can be attributed to that direct mailer, right? Because we always want to track ROI. Another way that you could use direct mailers would be to promote an open house or some type of event that you are hosting. Send them an invite, let them know about the specials. If you're doing giveaways, whatever that type of thing is, get some excitement not for a mini event, but for an open house. We want that brand awareness. And with an open house, we're really trying to attract new clientele in the area. Okay. So regardless of, which way you're going to be utilizing direct mailers for, then you still want to make sure that you can always track how many people you actually got in from that mailer. All right. If you wanted to use it to offer a specific promotion for a new provider, you can try that. Although that might be a little too small of an offer. Direct mailers, I would think of as more of a brand awareness, but depending on the size of your operation, you could absolutely do a specific month-long special with a particular provider if you're looking to attract new clientele to get them busy. Okay, so do the research, test it out. It's a pretty inexpensive way to get in front of people in your local area. And if you want to really compound your work, you can create the direct mailer in Canva. You can also use that direct mailer image to create an ad that you're doing digitally on Facebook within a 10-mile radius of your spa. Okay, so look at creating one thing and using it in multiple places. That's going to create brand awareness. But consider this, right? Consider different ways to market. There's old school grassroots ways that have worked for years. Doesn't mean that they don't work anymore. All right. Do something that's going to help you stand out when the digital space is getting more and more saturated. All right. If you've tried direct mail before, let me know. Post in the comments below if it worked for you, if it didn't work from you. I think it's really great to have a conversation because what I have seen in direct mail, there's some practices it works phenomenally well for and others not so much. So don't just do it one time and give up on it if it didn't work from you. Check out the different variables, see how many people you're getting in, and remember, you've got to know how much an average client or patient spends with you over the course of a year. This is a really important thing because if it costs you $100 to get somebody to come in the door, yet an average client that you're able to retain spends $2,000 with you, I'd be pumping that up and doing that all day, every day. Okay. So know your numbers and try this new strategy. Let me know how you like it.